So this is currently my sterile field. I'm not touching anything in here until I have washed my hands. There's a previous video of me washing my hands properly, doing the proper protocol.
Scrubbing your hands or washing your hands?
Scrubbing. Okay. Like actually the sterile part.
I thought you were gonna
where it's 10 passes over each part of your fingers, at the minimum, at least 10. And then you're keeping your hands above your waist, not touching anything. You can let them drip off into the sink a little bit if need be. But what I'm gonna do is, again, keeping my hands above my waist. This sterile strip here tells me that it is all good. It went through the autoclave, it is sterile. I'm gonna take this, and I am going to use one side of the towel to wipe down from fingertip all the way down to where I had scrubbed in. I'm not passing back over any part of my hand. Once I have passed over it, I'm not going back over it again. Same thing, using the other side of the towel. I'm starting from fingertip, going all the way down, and I'm discarding this, not touching it again. From this point on, I cannot touch anything else. I'm gonna grab these here, and I'm gonna step back and let it unravel. I'm going to slide my arms in here. Somebody else will tie me in after this point.
I hope I have to blame you because I wasn't there. I'm not used to it. I will say, I don't remember.
Would you say I'm not used to this?
So my hands are not coming out of the sleeves yet. I'm going to move over to my gloves. Picking one up, I'm going to set it down, thumb upward like this, fingers facing toward me. I'm going to grab one side of the cuff, the other side, and I'm going to pull it over the top of my sleeve, working my hands inside.
I literally don't remember.
Maya, we did bring this up.
No,
you. Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
And then I can now use
You're not gonna gaslight me,
the
guys.
sleeve itself, pull downwards, and then pull the glove with me. Do the same thing here. I'm going to grab this, placing this, so the fingers are facing
No,
toward
this was
me.
even before you.
Grabbing this side with one side of the cuff, other side,
You were very.
pulling it over the top of the scrub.
It wasn't me, it was Jen.
I can adjust with this hand. Again, using the sleeve to pull down, and then I can readjust my gloves from here because these gloves are now sterile. Keeping my hands above my waist, against my chest like this if I'm not using them. And I'm going to continue to face a sterile field. If anybody needs to pass me things, I will let them do that sterilely. I am not touching anything else from this point. Except I cannot itch my nose.
It was.
I can't touch my face. I can't touch anything but this sterile, basically. And then the field that has been scrubbed down, or the tools that the doctor is requesting me to pass to them.
It was you. There's no. I'm just all shaking.
So I was going over my video with the doctor, and she did point out one small mistake I made. She asked me to look at the video for myself and figure out what I did wrong, and I did the cleaning or the drying of my hands with the towel incorrectly. What I'm supposed to do, and after I looked back into the criteria and looked at a video and made sure that I knew how to do it properly, I wanted to put this at the end of the video to show that I knew how to do it. The towel would be folded accordion style, and I would take the corner of this and I would let it unravel on its own. I would then use this hand, put it underneath this side of it, and I would clean off each of my digits, obviously making sure all of the moisture is off because putting on gloves when your hands are wet is pain in the ass. And then from that point, I would, again, make my way down my arm like I explained in the video, not passing over any surface, again, once it has already been passed over. And then once this is done, what I will do is I will take this corner, the end corner, flip it, and then I will use this same side that the other hand was underneath, and then proceed to once again dry off each digit. And same thing, once I pass over a surface, I am not returning to it, and then I am disposing of this towel, not touching it again, and keeping my hands above my waist, or above my elbows. And then I will go ahead with the process that I showed after that in the video.